everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wah, set in the one and only Brobna. And today we have a super special Christmas-themed battle report for you today because yes, we are continuing our Xmas campaign. Now, in the previous match, it was Grots versus Orks in a custom kill team game, and just by the skin of a squig, the Goth Rockers managed to eke out a victory. But there was just one problem though, wasn't there, Bean? And that came with the arrival of...
Votann, isn't it?
Yeah, the Leagues of Votann have heard the rumblings of the power of the crystals, the crystallized goo, and they have descended onto Crumptown USA to capture it from themselves. Who will win? Well, let's find out in a clash of 500 points, Leagues of Votann versus Combined Orks. Ooh. So here we are on another ruined sector of Brobna, and as you can see, reality has shifted somewhat, and Crumptown USA has exploded as a new crystal cluster has formed in the center of our battlefield today. Now, the rules of engagement are simple. It's 500 points aside, and whoever has the most power level holding the crystal cluster in the middle at the end of the battle will win this game. But not only that, they will steal this crystal cluster and it will make a big impact in our final upcoming game. Ooh, spicy indeed.
Yes.
Now, here's the thing. That's all we're playing. There's no other objectives, there's no slay the warlord, there's no points. It is basically just get these goo crystals. That is it. But of course, we have to sprinkle in a little pixie dust of Christmas joy because of the fact we've decided that instead of the grudge tokens today, it's going to be the...
naughty list.
That's right. So have you been naughty, have you been nice? Well, the Jarl is going to judge you thrice.
Yeah, that works. I like that.
And then on the other side, we've got the Orks who are so desperate to hold onto these crystal goos that they have appointed... they've come up with a truce now because the Goth Rocker has now teamed up with the Red Gobbo to lead a force of their finest and greeniest, meaniest boys into battle. So let's see who we're bringing to the table today. So Beanie, why don't you tell us what you're bringing to the table today with your Leaguey Weegies?
So today I am bringing my own custom league, who is the Kringle Conglomerate.
Oh, I love it.
It is Christmas. It must be adhered to. But they are the EMEA Conglomerate, so they have got the 5-up invul for everyone, and anyone who's got a 2-up save has a 4-up invul.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it gets better. And an extra 4-inch range, and if the thing that they're looking at has the Judgment token on, they get an extra -1 AP if they're in half range.
That's
a lot to remember.
really good. Yes, but it all flows perfectly into a very devastating and quite durable conglomerate there.
Oh yes, so the Carl in front, Kaladin, he has a relic flayer, the flamey axe of death.
I love how you've done that magma axe, by the way. It looks so nice.
Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed for that. So it means essentially it has a power axe on steroids that has an extra 3 attacks.
Nice.
And he is the Warrior Lord.
Ooh.
So that means that while in melee, he will be re-rolling all wounds, and you do not get to use any rules to ignore wounds.
Well, luckily
I
don't have this, but I do. Actually, no, I do. I have Ramshackle in effect. So that means, will it not count for that?
I would assume not.
Because the Ramshackle rule is if it's a strength 7 or under weapon that it does more than 1 damage, you take 1 away from it. So I guess that would negate that. Unless you are strength 8.
That enemy model cannot use any rules to ignore wounds it loses.
Well, there we go then. I could imagine that completely negates the Ramshackle thing. That is going to be a bit cause a bit of havoc with me.
Oh, so. yes. Well, he's going to put you on the naughty list, mate.
Okay.
And you're going to love it.
Okay.
Right, and on the left of him, we're going a little bit outside of WYSIWYG today, but they are being run as Bolter Boys.
Okay.
But with the Thane does have the Plasma Axe and the Plasma Pistol, because it's cool. And there is 1 Medipack in there. But as you can see, there is a man who supposedly has a plasma gun. He does in fact not have one.
Oh, he's a liar. He's the Christmas fool indeed.
He is. And on the right, we have my Chthonian Berserks.
Now, I won't lie, I'm really nervous about fighting these. These guys are absolute destructo boys. Not a fan of the amount of damage that they can theoretically kick out.
Yeah, and the fact that they fight again if you kill them, they re-roll their charges, and there's a 1 CP strat, the Cyberstim injection, which allows them to re-roll all their hits.
Oh no.
So it's just hammers to the knees against knights, and they just take them down. I've done this firsthand, it was horrible. Poor old
dear.
Rapid.
Poor R.I.P. in peace, Rapid.
Yeah. And just to round out the list, this massive list of mine, there is a 3-man squad of the Hearthkin Pioneers,
Yep.
one with the rotary gun, and one has the searchlight, I believe. So that means that there's another way I can get judgment tokens for a CP.
Very cool.
Just because I know how much you love the naughty list.
Oh, I do love being on the naughty list, my friend. This is a very small but quite potent list. Is it 500 points on the nose?
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's a Christmas miracle.
Oh, yes.
But will it be enough to stem the green tide that I'm bringing to the table? So here we are with the horrible, gribbly grots that are my army. Now what I've tried to do is thematically build it based on the coalition between the Goth Rocker over here, who is going to be my war boss because he won the previous matchup, so earned the right to be the mightiest. But we've also sprinkled in quite a lot of grots headed up by the Red Gobbo over here, but also the person who got promoted in the last kill team match, the Lieutenant Stinky over here. So that's going to be quite fun. So what I've got, as you can tell, are 2 regular units of grots. There's nothing special about the Red Gobbo leading them. It's just we thought we'd put him in there for
And
a
he
laugh.
should be there.
Exactly, he should be there. We've got the Goth Rocker, who is my war boss today, and he is got the Brutal but Cunning Warlord trait, so I get to re-roll all of the failed attacks the first round and do them again, which is going to be very useful against the Votann, where you can't re-roll your wounds against them. And he's got a combi rocket launcher and a big chopper as well, which is going to be very nice indeed. He's got the super cyborg body as his relic, so that means he's got a 4-up invulnerable save, and he halves all damage coming in, which again won't work against your warlord if he gets into one-on-one combat, because obviously that is mitigating the damage, isn't it? So that's going to be fun indeed. I've got a unit of 5 commandos over here. They are all... I'm really happy with them. I spent a lot of time trying to paint them up, and they're just brilliant fun to use on the table as well. Don't leave home without them.
It's the 3-up in cover.
I know, they're great. Who do they think they are? Space Marines? Bloody hell.
It's great.
Bloody hell, mate. Over here, we've got Beanie's favourite. It is 2 mech guns. Hey, for 40 points, you've got the potential of doing, what is it, D3 shots apiece. So you've got 3 D6 worth of damage potential if they all go through.
And I've seen you do things like that, and it's just like, why are you outscoring an entire squad of Devastators?
Oh, they're so stinky. I love them.
Yeah.
And then we've got the, what's this one called? The Shock Jump Dragster over here. Very fun. And we've got the Custom Booster Blaster over here that has got many pipes that are going to spew out hot gas and other flamey stuff, as well as shoot
And the thing
people.
on top.
And the thing on top of the mech special thing that's up there. It's a nice little list. A lot of speed and no durability whatsoever, but there is potential to do a lot of damage on them. Very swingy indeed, just as Orks should be. So that's what we bring to the table. Let's get them onto the battlefield and start crumping up a storm. So here we are after deployment, and the Kringle conglomerate from the Lapland cluster.
Oh,
God
yes,
damn,
that
that's good.
nose on it.
That's so good. Is all deployed over on this side of the board. You've got the Pioneers over here ready to advance out into the center board to shoot whatever grot heads poke their way out from the rubble, and the regular Hearthkin are ready to basically slowly move up the board towards the crystal cluster. And obviously the Berserkers, they're not really thinking too much other than smash, crush, kill, destroy. And as long as they're pointed in the right way by their leader, everything will be fine. Now on the other side of the board, the mech guns have deployed on the flank over here. The war boss and his retinue of grots is ready to push forward. They're hiding underneath this structure here. The custom booster blaster and the shock jump dragster are ready to zoom up through the board and shoot whatever they can see. And this other grot here, led by the Red Gobbo, is ready to push forward into claiming that for themselves. I wanted to put them up front because it feels like the Red Gobbo is so hopped up on his own legends and stories that he's actually ahead of the war boss who's leading the entire operation.
It's bold.
He doesn't give a what, my friend. So, oh yeah, and I forgot, because they're so sneaky, my commandos have deployed up the board here, right next to that crystal cluster. So that has been the deployment. We're going to roll for activation, and it will begin. Right, so in an interesting turn of events, Beanie actually won the roll-off but decided to give me the first turn because I would have to push up my army into the range of his crispy, creamy dwarves over here who will make my creamy dreams a past memory. I don't know where I was going with that one there, but we're going to carry on. We're going to soldier through into that, and I've moved all of my units.
Please continue.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm absolutely fine. I've moved all of my units up. The shock jump dragster is now taking refuge over by this terrain over here. The commandos have pushed forward next to the goo piles that have crystallized into such beautiful forms. The custom booster blaster, the grots, and the other section of grots that is hiding my war boss have also moved up with an advance from these guys here. A mighty 5, he got a 5 to advance, and even these got a 5 to advance. It was storming all over the board, but unfortunately their stomping around has caught the eye, the unending glare of the Carl, who has given this grot unit here with the red gobbos a naughty list token, which is not good at all for me. Not happy about that, but now we're going to move into the shooting phase, and it's going to be a pretty sparse one because I've only got one unit here that's in range with the rivet gun, who's going to fire all the way down into the Hearthkin over here, and then the Met guns, they're going to fire into the Berserkers because of how utterly, pant-wettingly terrifying they are. So let's go with the 6 shots from the rivet gun over here. Now this is going to be hitting on the spiciest.
So, do we have any dense terrain on this map, or no?
No dense terrain on this map, only this is going to be obscuring because there's giant beams of light that is extruding up from the energy over here.
I was just hoping for a -1.
The guys, in terms of the lore as to why this is obscuring terrain, the dwarfs obviously do not want to shoot the precious crystals and damage them, and the orcs are so utterly blinded by them that they can't see anything beyond that if they're trying so hard to target it.
In fairness, we're going to use it as a resource, you're going to use it as drugs.
Indeed, we're going to crush it, snort it, inject it, whatever we possibly can. Let's get the goodness in there, and let's kick the goodness off by rolling some dice. It is the rivet cannon against the Hearthkin over there, hitting on the spiciest of 5s. And we hit 2 times. Not bad.
That's exactly average for a 5-up.
It's not bad. This is strength 7 on 4s, isn't it? So it'll be 3s to wounds. It is 1 wound, no rerolls. It's normally -2, but in -1 down to yours, and you are in cover, so it'll be a flat 4-up save for one of your guys.
And he fails it,
the first one is free, isn't it not?
Yeah, Medipack, Marcus each, whatever you want to call it, it's spicy.
So there we go. It's been basically a show of force that was... it's just like, he hit him and he just went, is that all you've got? And the orcs are like, yes! That is actually all we've got.
Dang it!
But maybe the Met guns can do a bit better because they're going to fire down at the Berserkers over here. So it is 2d3 shots. I'll roll them both together. It's 3, 4
right
shots.
down the middle. Again, nice bit of average.
Not bad at all. And now this is a hitting on 4s because these are operated by the grots. And we hit 2 times. Not bad at all.
I'm okay with that.
Do I want to? No, I can't re-roll anything here. So I'm going to spend 1 CP and I'll re-roll one of those 1s because you can re-roll hits, just not wounds.
Yes, you can.
That's right.
Not the wounds against the void.
Nah, it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, so now this is going to be wounding on 3s, I believe.
It's strength 8, isn't it? So
it is indeed.
3s.
So 3s to wound. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Hallelujah.
Unfortunately, Mork and Gork have not smiled upon my dice rolls today, and you can't re-roll either of those, and I already paid the CP. So that means that is the end of my shooting phase and the end of my turn. One guy died, and then he didn't die. Fantastic showing for the orcs. Over to the Leaguey Weegies. So, Beanie Boy, tell us what you've done in your movement phase and your command phase, actually.
Yes. So in the command phase, I decided to put someone else onto the naughty list, and that is the Smasher gun that failed you.
He looked over here and said, no, naughty.
Yeah, so no presents for you, and auto-wounding on 6s for me,
no.
which is delish. And then I shuffled everybody forward as fast as they can, which is slow.
Little legs.
Apart from the Pioneers who hoofed it up to there, and they are going to try and light up some people. I'm kind of hoping they can see the grots.
Yeah, they definitely can. Those grots have definitely got their days numbered right now, to be fair.
Yes, and the grenade launcher from him can hit a few people, and we're just going to see what kind of damage we do.
Awesome stuff. So where would you like to start the shooting off with then? Do you want to do the mole first and see how you go, or do you want to go with the...
Yes, I'm going to go with the mole gun into those Gretchen.
So it burrows underneath through the crystal cluster and boom, we'll hit them there.
So it's D6 shots, but because it's blast and there's 10 models...
There are, yep, so it's...
so it'll be minimum 3.
Minimum 3, that's it.
But I can have a roll and see how I go.
You can indeed. And it's a good thing that you do.
Hooray. So, it's going to be 3 attacks, hitting on the 3s.
Oh, baby.
Rerolling 1s for the Carl.
Go, Carl.
Thank you, Kaladin. 2 there. Strength 5.
Toughness 2, I think.
2's to wound.
Oh, my
1
goodness.
wound.
Okay.
Yeah. -2, though.
Now, -2. These are on a 7-up save. Down to a 5. Let me just do the maths here. So they're behind cover, so it puts it to a 5-up save. -2. Yeah.
Good. Feel the wrath.
The first casualty is always the hardest, isn't
But
it?
also, that actually triggers their morale, doesn't it? Because they are such cowards.
They're such rubbish point. They cost only like 2 points less than a guardsman or 1 point less than a guardsman, and they are so infinitely better. Why can't you auto wound on 6s?
They're delicious, though. They're made of mushrooms.
Yeah. Anyway, right, okay, so we've done the shooting from them. Are they going to be finished off by the Pioneers, or are you going to go into the custom booster blaster? Choices, mate.
So,
choices.
give me a moment to allow me to think.
Sure thing. Cool, so Beanie's now moving over to the Pioneers, who are going to split fire, and the big rotary cannon that's there is going to go through into the grots, and the shotguns and the Magna Coil are going to shoot the custom booster blaster.
Yes, and it's only one of the shotguns. Ironically, it's the one that's holding his shotgun can't actually hit.
Amazing.
But the other two can,
Yep.
and then just hope that I can get one of those judgment tokens on it.
Because then the searchlight thing will help you with
delicious.
that. So it's the shotguns first, and they are hitting on the 3s, I imagine.
They are hitting on the 3s.
Kaboom!
They all hit.
Very nice.
So strength 5, so it's going to be 5s to wound, I believe. And we get
nice.
2 wounds.
AP minus on this.
It is a -1.
Okay, so this will be 2 5-ups then, because there's a 4-up base. I make 1, I fail 1. The first wound has been taken. That puts it down to 7 wounds in total.
7 whole wounds.
Ouchie, wouchie. Okay.
Lovely. Right, now, the next
Do you have
gun...
to pay the CP now to do your judgment token?
No, so it's once they finish shooting,
Yep.
as a unit, they can go, and also we put the searchlight on you.
Perfect,
So
I love it.
now I'm going to put the Magma Coil autocannons into the buggy.
Okay, here we
hitting
go.
on the 3s.
Ooh, that's very spicy indeed. I like that.
And because I don't have the comms, I can't get the re-rolls at the moment, but who bloody cares?
What's the strength of this then?
7.
Whoa,
And that is 6
Okay, so toughness 6, so you'll be wounding on.
on 3s.
Not bad at all.
Ooh, that one really gave you the slow dice roll.
Dramatic, man.
So this is going to be at a -1, and it's 2 damage a pop, but you've got ramshackle.
Yes, how many saves have I got to make?
4.
4 saves of 5 up. Let's see if I can make them, baby. I make 2 of them, so I take another 2 wounds.
Yes, and once I've done the shooting into the grots, I will then do the searchlight thing on the... I can never remember the name of it.
Custom booster blaster.
The custom booster blaster will then get a judgment token for the Hearthkin.
For the privilege of being shot at.
Yes,
yes. That wasn't enough. Here's the insult to the injury. Okay, so this is all into the grots now.
Yes, this is hitting on 3, 6s are auto wounds because they are on the naughty list.
Heck yeah, they are.
And only 1 goes through, but it's still delicious.
That is a dead grot straight away because this is a -2 coming in, so that's
okay,
one
so we're going to ignore that now then. And these will be killing on 2s.
Yes, they will. Oh, dear me. How many is that?
Oh, wow. So that is another 7 dead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It means that the red gobbo is the only one left alive.
And you have to roll a 1 so he doesn't just go, actually, revolution, schmevolution.
The hero of the revolution is now feeling very exposed indeed. But still, an amazing output of damage from the Hearthkin Pioneers over there. So that is pretty damn cool. So what about these guys? Because they can shoot.
Now I've got to do that thing.
Oh yeah, you're paying for the searchlight.
Yes, and I'm just getting the name of it because we should try. Light 'em up.
Okay, so Light 'em Up is being played over here on the custom booster blaster, meaning that it now has 1 naughty list token. So that's all of their shooting done. Over to the regular Hearthkin over here, who some of them can see. Are they going to target the booster blaster?
Yes, so the 7 that can actually see the booster blaster, these 2 are too busy looking at that plank, and he's just got a pistol.
Perfect. Okay, so 7 shots coming in with their bolts.
No, it's Hunter 2, mate.
Oh, Hunter 2,
shots
okay.
ago.
So there's going to be 14 shots coming in, hitting on the 3s and re-rolling the 1s, I imagine. No, they're outside of range of your matey boy.
Okay.
So that is going to be...
so hitting on 3s, auto wounding on 6s. Oh yeah. If that's the case, then I am going to spend 1 CP, and I am going to use Ancestral Sentence. In the shoot or the fight phase until the end of the phase, each model in that unit makes an attack that has a judgment token on it. You can re-roll the hit roll.
Oh, well, there we go then. Cool.
So, yeah, 1 CP for that.
Nice.
And now
hitting
full
on
re-rolls.
3s. Very spicy indeed.
So auto, and now I'm going to re-roll everything.
Oh, you're going to go for the 6s.
Yeah, I'm fishing the 6s.
Nice. You got another one there that I can see.
Oh, that really.
Oh no, that didn't actually go that well.
No, it didn't. It may have made it worse. Damn my hubris.
Okay, but you've still got 3 auto wounds, and then these will be wounded on 5s as well. Okay, so another 2 conversions. So there's 5 in total. Is that right?
Yes, at -1.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I don't make a single one of these, then that means the custom booster blaster will be out of here. He's made it with 1 wound left.
Fantabby
Gork
dozy.
and/or Mork smile on him slightly today, but he is feeling very battered and bruised indeed. So we now enter the charge phase, and there is only one potential charge to make for the Pioneers who want to push forward and finish the job, because he's quite deadly still. He doesn't degrade. It means he can drive forward and do all of his damage at Daka range as well, so it's probably worth trying, but unfortunately Beanie needs
Boxcars.
6s on each.
Let's do it.
Oh, that's so
really
close.
good.
That's so annoying as well, because it's like, in terms of the story, I wanted that to happen. They revved up, they gave him the evil eye, and now all they've done is enrage the custom booster blaster. But that's the end of your turn. Morale for the Grom.
If you don't get a 1, he gone.
So let's see. Can Jules roll a 1 here? No, in fact, he rolls the exact opposite. He is, what we're going to say, in terms of the law for this battle.
He's getting a job at an office instead and has embraced capitalism instead of revolution.
No, unfortunately, he's become more entrenched in his hatred towards everything that the conglomerate actually represents. So he's run off now, but he's gone to alert the others, which will play into the next match between the Orks and what were they called? The Kringle Conglomerate.
The Kringle Conglomerate from the Lapland cluster.
I love that so much. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. Pretty good. You've wiped 1 unit off and reduced 1 down to 1 wound, but back to the Orks. Let's do it, baby. So you find us here at the end of Ork turn 2 movement, and things have happened, and those things usually come in the form of a, what's the word? Wah! That's right, I have called the Wah because I have the most Ork units on the table at present that I will ever have, so you might as well call it now before they all get summarily deleted by these horrible mole-launching, laser-shooting, shotgun bikes over here.
Shotgun bike.
Shotgun bikes. So now I've done my movement. I've moved the Met guns over here so they can just see the tip of one of these Pioneers over there. Don't you laugh. Don't you dare laugh, mate.
I just did.
I've also advanced the custom booster blaster over here so that he's within range of these guys to unleash his 4d6 flamers, his burner exhaust that he's got, and hopefully they'll be able to take out a few of those boys there. You never know, I've had easier setups and failed before, my friend. The Commandos have charged around the corner. They got a 10-inch move, so they got close enough, and they're going to go in against the Berserkers. They will die.
Can they advance and charge?
They can advance, because it's when you do the Wah, any core unit can advance and charge.
Wow,
and then they
you
get
become
5
the
up
white scars for a turn.
I know, and then they get a 5 up invulnerable save and +1 attack and +1 pip of strength as well. And because I'm Goths as well, it does add up to being nearly strength 7 attacks. Yeah,
But they're strength 4, aren't they? Or are they strength 5?
they are strength 4, and then they get +1 for the
Being
for Goths, and then another one for doing the
strength 6
strength
against
six.
5.
It's not bad at all.
Ouchie wah.
It's not bad, but obviously you've got your feel no pain. So we'll see how that goes, if I even make it in against them there. So the Grots are hiding the war boss over here as best as you can when a man is about 20 foot tall on a stage that has lots of speakers and lights around it. And the shock jump dragster has actually decided to stay put because it's within range of shooting distance of the Berserkers, and it's doing exactly what it needs to, which is just staying alive to eventually push onto the point later on. So we move into the shooting phase, and we're going to start things off with the Met guns over here. They're going to fire both salvos, so 1d3 shots each at the Pioneers over here. Let's see if we can get them. Ooh, it's the big shots here. So that is 3, 4, 5 shots coming in.
Ooh. I'm going to spend...
Something.
Oh, shit, I think I should have done this earlier.
What is it? What's the thing?
When it's selected as the target, I was going to give them the subtract 1 to hit them.
You know what, mate? It's Christmas time. You can do it anyway. It is absolutely fine.
I'm going to spend 1 CP and do that.
Exactly. I mean, try and keep them safe at this point in time. So it's going to be hitting on the 5s now because of that. So let's see if we get any hits at all. We get 3 hits, and it wouldn't have actually mattered anyway because the 2 I dropped was a 1 and a 2. These are strength 8. You are toughness 5. So wounding on the 3s. No rerolls. Oh, I have dropped...
Get
1, 2, so that is -4 now, so it'll be on your 5 up.
Invols.
Yeah, because you do get a lovely invol.
Christmas invol.
And neither was
made.
made.
Neither goes off.
Okay, so it's D6 a piece. How many wounds do they have a boy?
I think it's 3 and then 4 on the guy with the extra dude on the back.
Nice, so the first one, is a mighty
1.
Oh,
You
classic.
can't re-roll damage rolls versus the Votann.
And the second one is a 2. Okay,
So I'm going to put them onto the guy that I believe has 4, and then they'll be alive.
Damn it, that is not what I needed you to do. You did the hits, but you did not do the translations of damage, my friends. But oh well, such is life. What we're going to do then is we're going to move over to the custom booster blaster, who has seen the kind of pitiful attempt by the Met guns, and is going to try and inspire them by firing his rivet gun into them, because it's within Dakar range. It'll be 9 shots, and the burner exhausts into the Hearthkin over there. So we're going to get some dice, roll them, and we'll be back with the wounds. Okay, so he tried his best, but unfortunately only managed to score 1 hit that did not convert over here, but he did manage to get 18 auto hits with the burner exhaust into the main guys here. That's converted into
8 wounds.
8 wounds, so
on
it's 4
4s.
ups. Here we go. Ooh, that's pretty good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we reduce that to
5.
5.
So 5 dead. Not bad in the slightest. Might even force morale on these boys, which is going to be interesting. Okay, so we're moving over to the Shock Jump Dragster over here, which has got 2 weapons to fire. It has got the beefiest of missile launchers, and it's got 2 shots from its custom shock rifle that hits on 3s for reasons unknown. But it's explained in the...
targeting my berserks, is it?
It's targeting the berserkers over here because it's just within range, and it's going to be hitting on the 3s, my friend. Let's see if they hit. Oh, it's 2 big hits there. Would have hit even if they were orcs. So, strength 8 on the 5s of the berserks. Let's see if we can get any wounds against these boys. We get 1 wound and an auto mortal wound on top of that. So, it's a feel no pain situation for you, my
No,
friend.
they got a 5-up involved.
Oh, they do have a 5 involved.
So it's 1 save.
1 save, my friend, which he makes as well. So you only take 1 mortal wound out of that.
5-up feel no pain to that. Oh, 4-up feel no pain to that, but it doesn't matter.
So he takes 1 mortal wound from that exchange, and let's see if the rockets can do any better. So they get the full 3 shots, but they will be hitting on the orkists of 5s, my friend. They get 0 hits.
Oh!
It is a green Christmas, my friend, because everything is a-okay, good to go. So that is all of my shooting that's within range, apart from the sluggers and pistols. They're going to fire them into the... Blimey, can I kill 5 guys with these guys here? I want to say yes, so they're going to fire everything into the berserkers over here. So it's just 5 regular shots.
Ooh, see them.
Hitting on 5s. And all misses. Classic orc shooting.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
Well, it's the incidental. It doesn't matter at that point.
Exactly.
You're just going to go in there and stab me anyway.
Exactly. Okay, so that's all my shooting done. Now it's time for the charge phase. Now, the commandos, they originally moved into position to try and take out the berserkers because of how much of a threat they are, but sensing blood in the water, they're going to turn their focus against the Hearthkin over here and declare a charge against them. Any Overwatch for your boys?
No.
Nope, Overwatch there. So we'll roll and see if they can get into combat. It's a 5-inch charge. Let's see, will that actually get them in?
I would say so.
Yeah, it should be. It should be fine. Yeah, they're in there.
They're all good.
Perfect, cool. Now, measure me up, my friend, because I'm actually going to go this way into the Pioneers over here. Let's see if I can get in against them. 9-inch charge, but I'm going to pay... Or 8-inch charge, but I'm going to pay 2 CP for the Ramachan speed.
And I will spend 1 CP on Overwatch.
Cool. Okay, so the Overwatch is going off against these guys here. We'll be back with the results. So, some stuff happened, and not all of it is Christmas fun rainbow rhythms. I spent my 2 CP for ramming speed. Beanie did his Overwatch, and unfortunately he did not manage to kill him. I had the jammiest, the most lucky saves. He got 3 of the Magna Coil ones in, auto wounding on that, and I managed to get 2 5s and a 6. Because I've got the Warren effect, I managed to get through on the sheer grace of Gork.
I got like 8 through against you.
I don't even want to think about it.
And you rolled all the 5s.
I don't even want to think about it, mate. It just happened, and it was beautiful. I got in, he's got the spiked ram, and he's got ramming speed, so I managed to do some mortal wounds, enough to take out 2 of the 3-man Pioneer squad. I'm not even going to fight with him first, because the fact that I know that these guys over here can do more damage, so I'm going to pile in with my commandos, and we are going to shout at the top of our voices with our choppers held high, and we'll begin our attacks. So, stepping up to the plate, the boss knob crushed 2 of the Hearthkin, but now his boys also showing a great deal of force, managed to get 9 wounds through, save of 4s. That is the squad wiped. The Hearthkin have been deleted by the powerful Orc warriors. Over on the other side of the table, the custom booster blaster is going in against the Pioneer. Now, he's only got 4 attacks, and he is hitting... Oh, actually, no, he's got 5 attacks because of the war. He's going to be hitting on 4s, though. Sixes is still a Goth, so it's going to explode the one that's failed on that one there. And then this is going to be Strength 8 now because of the War and the Goth characteristics. So you're looking at 2 wounds, baby. No AP whatsoever.
Okay, 4s.
1 wound through onto the Pioneer, and now he will get to fight back with his fists and also his angry eyes. I like to imagine that he's just throwing baubles out of his sack at him now.
He's just very angry.
Just to smash it into his face. He's like, where have my mates gone? Okay, what's he got?
There's 3 attacks, 6 auto wounds,
Nice.
2 hit, 5 wounds.
Ooh, okay.
2
AP.
wounds. No AP.
4 ups. I made 1 failed one, and so he is dead unless I pay the 1 CP to do it. Hey, do I need it for anything else? I'm going to CP it and see if I can get a 4. Come on, mate. Survive. Yes, he's alive on Een wound. It's the battle of the bikes over here. But that is the end of my turn. There's no morale to take over here. So now it is over to Beanie's turn 2. So here we are at the end of the movement phase for Beanie's turn 2, and he has decided to not only judge these boys over here with his naughty list, but he's also managed to pop another one on them because I killed one of his units. The Pioneer has fallen back out of combat over here, but he's paying 1 CP for
A well-ordered retreat so he can shoot.
Ooh, that is very good indeed. So he should be able to either finish off a mech gun over here or light up and destroy the custom booster blaster that is there. The Berserkers have charged forward, single-minded in their purpose, their goal to get these crystals. That's all they've got to do. So yeah, it's been a pretty aggressive push now because the Carl
Has it been aggressive? Mr. Destroy everything I had and jam up every roll. I'm going to go sit in the corner and cry gently.
Bro, you bring 4 units to the table, it's going to hurt a lot more when one of them goes,
Yeah,
right?
you are right. But it is very hard not to do that with
dude.
Votann.
Because they're so pricey, you feel them so much. They're an elite army that everyone refuses to accept are an elite army. Like,
Yeah.
Very weird place for them to be in. I know, man, I know. But hopefully you'll be able to slice some mushroom, make some mushroom soup out of these guys over here.
Yeah.
Shooting phase. Where would you want to go?
Him. Start.
Pistols. Dawn.
So, he is going to shoot these guys.
Thank
3
you.
shots from his Volkite. Hitting on 2s. 5s auto wounds. 6s are mortals.
Oh, this is going to be good. Ooh, how many mortals?
So that's only it's 1 mortal, so 1 guy dies.
Ouchie wawa.
And now it is strength 5, so it's going to be wounded on 4s. And it definitely
Snake
doesn't.
eyes. Okay,
But he does kill a boy.
Ouch! Just
Okay.
shot him in the back. That's the nice, honourable warlord that he is.
That's how he rolls.
That's how he got to the top, wasn't it?
Okay, so they're going to put their grenade launcher, which I believe it doesn't need line of sight, but
does
it'll
it
be
not?
hitting on a -1.
Okay.
Let me just very quickly flick to the page.
Interesting.
Yep.
Awesome. So you don't need line of sight, so it ignores the obscuring terrain there, into them, or over there, or where do you want to go?
I was actually... I don't know why I'm feeling myself up so readily at the moment. But
It's because you're turned on by the option of
The
potentially
options.
destroying those grots. Is that what you want to do?
yeah. I'm hungering for grot blood. But no, they're going to go into the guy in front of them who... His luck can't continue forever, can it?
Can it?
Can it?
Can it? I don't know.
Okay, so D6 shots.
For 2.
2. All I
Okay.
needed, I had 2 dice in my hand.
Amazing.
Just flinging 1 around. So hit on 3s.
Oh, don't.
Re-rolling 1s
Yes,
from
he's
him.
with the Carl. Yep, okay.
Yeah. They call me Lucky McGee.
Oh, blimey. Okay, so the mole skin launcher is gone then,
Yeah.
is it? Okay.
Yep, so,
Just this guy's left.
I'm sad, but not beaten.
No, because you can just light up that guy.
So he is going to put his shotgun into him.
Yep.
He is going to put his... No, he's going to put everything into him because I just... No. Do I want shot? No, I want to kill him. He's going to have everything that guy has to offer,
Yep.
which is essentially 5 shots.
Cool. Okay, so it's all going into the custom booster blaster. Let's see.
Okay,
how
so
it
2
goes.
shotgun shots. If I get 6s, I'm happy. I didn't. But I
Okay.
did get a hit.
Did get a
so
hit.
wounded on 5s.
No,
Not
okay.
like that. But 3 shots now. This will be the one,
This is
won't
the
it?
one. This is the one. Oh no, it's 1 hit. Oh no, Mr. Frodo.
Freeze. Oh, please be
Oh, there it is.
Yay.
Okay, so AP on this.
So it'll be -2 because of the range.
But
so
the 5 up. Wow. Oh, there we go. No, he is gone. I have no CP.
Oh, thank God.
Does
he explode and kill someone?
No, okay. So the custom booster blaster has finally been removed. He has been a nightmare today. He
Has he?
He is well worth. Has he now? You tell me that. Yeah, he's been a right nightmare. For 80 points, he has done me proud. Okay, so that is all your shooting, correct? Now, I believe that you just want to miss your charge over here. You want to do something
disagree.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, here we go. I don't even think you can fail it. It's a literal 2-inch charge, so why don't you just move him in? He's very in
He
there.
made it in because I want him to get around here so we can hide a little bit from the beatings back.
The rebuttal.
But then there is the next charge.
Okay.
Which will
these
be,
guys?
Yeah, the Hearthkin is going to go into the front smasher.
But he fell back. Can he can only shoot, or can he charge as well?
Yes, I forgot about that.
But he's in good position then to do it next turn if I can't kill him. And trust me, those mech guns have not been pulling their weight today.
Yeah, and the Berserks are also going to charge the commanders
It's
just to create like a little bubble to protect my only troop.
Oh my goodness.
And other things.
He's so dead. Okay.
So 5s, I imagine.
Yeah, they're so
They're
in there.
And they get to re-roll as well, the Cyber Stim Injector.
Oh, amazing. Are you going to roll them first just to show off the damage? Because they're the first time that we've had them on the channel.
That is the plan, but he's going to just have a little tuckaroony over
Yeah,
here.
okay, cool. Right, we're going to move them up, we're going to get some dice, and utter carnage is about to unfold. Okay, there is a lot of attacks coming in, and Beanie is also spending 1 CP for
Cyber Stim Infusion, so they're re-rolling all their hits.
Now, what is this heady cocktail that they are having flow through their veins? Reroll all the hits.
All the hits,
Oh my
and auto-wounding on 5s.
Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Bye-bye, Commandos. It's been nice knowing ye.
Okay, so
1, 2... Oh my god, there's
3,
enough to kill them already.
4, 5, 6,
Oh no.
7, so 8 auto wounds.
Oh man. And re-roll all of the... Are you going to fish for the
No,
auto
no,
wounds?
no, but I'm going to take them because it's wounding on 2s.
Yeah.
But these ones...
Another one. Another butterscotch candy.
Auto wounds.
So you only dropped 2 out of the entire re-roll pool then, pretty much. That is redonkulous, my friend. Okay.
And these are 2s.
Okay, so 3 drops. Oh, lucky me. Kaloo Kalay. Now, how many saves we're going to make? How many saves?
This many.
Okay, right. So it's this many.
Minus 3, so no saves.
It's a 5-up save because of the war.
Oh yeah, of course
Yeah,
it is.
okay.
And you'll make it now.
Oh my giddy aunts.
Damage 3.
I tried.
Very hard.
I died.
You did.
Oh no, said the Orks as they were horrendously deleted into paste.
So now I'm going to consolidate around the corner with them.
Because it's technically the closest model is over here towards the shock
and
jump
then
fragster.
he's going to activate because he did make the charge, and then he's going to tuck in a little bit just to be a bit safe.
Awesome stuff. That was a very good rebuttal there. You basically, units I had in the midboard here are now completely deleted, and I'm back to square one again, trying to push up towards those sensual crystal clusters. Yes, I'm from Totnes, and I love crystals. So the war is starting to weaken as we start turn 3 of the Orks. I now only have a 6-up invulnerable save for that one unit that applies for it, but I still get the benefit of the extra attack and pip of strength on the charge if it would come in useful. It may do, we don't know. I've pushed the shock jump dragster round the corner here so it can see the berserkers but not potentially be targeted by them in a future charge. The war boss and his retinue of grots have moved towards the crystal cluster in the centre, and all they want to do this round is get rid of this Hearthkin Pioneer bike, because it's actually proven to be a bit of a worry. It still counts as a full unit in terms of power level, so if Beanie flies it back and then dashes it in the final turn, he could steal victory.
I'm not going to be that tactical, though.
You might be, though, and that bothers me greatly. So as we move into the shooting phase, the war boss is actually going to kick things off by using his combi rocket and shooting down at the Hearthkin Pioneer. It is 2 shots, hitting on the orkiest of ballistic skills. That's right, baby. 5 ups. Let's see him. Oh, he drops one over here.
Gets one, though.
Oh, he actually got one. I hit you with a strength 8 missile.
Only on 3s.
Wee. Ooh, it's not a wound and I cannot re-roll. Damn you, Void Armor.
Thank you, Void Armor.
We're going to do all of these grot pistols into it off camera to see if I can whittle down that, and that looks a little bit like... So I managed to do 1 wound to the Hearthkin Pioneer, but it's not enough. He's still bothering the back line over here. So what we're going to do now is we are going to ignore him completely, and we're going to shoot both of the smasher guns over... I know, right? Over towards the berserkers, and it's for this many shots.
Ooh,
nice.
right down the middle.
Okay, so that is hitting on the 4s, my friend.
Big old 4.
Let's see it. We get 3
big hits.
Not bad at all.
Oh, that is spice.
But now these are going to be wounding on the 3s, aren't they? Because they are pretty tough.
And no re-rolls.
There's 2 through 5-up saves.
Okay, 2 5-ups, and then we go on to those other saves.
1 made, 1 failed.
So how many wounds?
It's D6, but then obviously you've got Feel No Pain for 5.
Z.
So
You ready?
Here we go.
You ready for 5 5s?
Oh my god, you
That was
really
really
tried.
close.
You really tried there.
But sorry, buddy, you are really dead.
That is unfortunate that I have wasted 2 smasher guns on killing 1 guy, but still, 1 is better than none. And now we move over to the shock jump dragster, who is going to fire.
He's also the one that looks most like my father.
No, that's
that
sad.
I painted
I
it. So,
don't
so,
like
so
this.
thanks for killing my old man in his home.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. This is not fun for me. I'm going to fire everything from the shock jump dragster down into them as well. Let's just try and just focus fire here a little bit. So it's 2 shots from the custom shock rifle, hitting on 3s. Ooh, it's 1 hit, 1 miss. Do I want to re-roll here?
No.
Yeah, let's be mad. Okay, so we're re-rolling, hitting on the 3s. It's a good hit there. So this is going to be wounding also on the 3s. It's 2 big wounds. 5-up saves again. 0 made, and these are D6 a poppy. So the first one is, oh, that's so cocked.
So cocked.
First one is a 5. So 5 Feel No Pains for the first guy. Oh,
So he takes a wound.
I can't believe it. He's the sheer strength of the cybernetic stims and stuff going through. It's just like, no, thank you.
Okay,
And then the
next
other one was, it's 4. Oh my
So
god!
I've gotta
Please,
do-
please don't make it again. Please don't make it
Come
again.
on, Daddy needs a new pair of
Oh my
shoes.
god! It's so they are so resilient. Oh,
But this guy is dead a million times over.
okay, phew. Right, and then it's just the rockets that he's got as well for D3 shots, which is for the big 3.
Stop it.
Sorry, mate. And then this is going to be hitting on the Orky 5s, though. Only a 0 shot. 0 hits, sorry. So that is all of my shooting done there. I know, right? Exhale, exhale, it's fine. We are actually going to charge with the mech guns into the Pioneer because even let's just do it.
Refreshing taste.
We're going to go for this one that doesn't have the 2 grudgement tokens of the naughty list on there. So he's going to go straight in against there. Beanie has no...
I don't.
11-inch shot.
Get in! He wants it. Those grots are hungry.
And you know what? I'm then also going to follow it up with the grots over here to see if they can get in against him. Come on, mate, come on. They cannot do that. I don't think they get here we go
They
either.
don't. They're much like cultists, aren't they?
Just
But they're there
nothing.
just to be dinner.
Just nothing at all. We're going to charge him with the other mech gun as well. Let's try and pull it down with
can do it.
tooth and claw. Oh my god!
Double 11 on your... Why aren't your smasher guns Thunderwolf cavalry or something?
I love that. That is so ridiculous and so in keeping with our battle reports. Right, so I have strength 2. So I'm going to get all my dice, roll, and I'm going to come back with the wounds if there are any. So believe it or not, I did 0 wounds to the Pioneer, but also believe it or not, Beanie didn't manage to do any wounds back because I made all of my saves.
I made 3!
I don't know how. I don't know. Beanie was just saying, why are you so good at saving models that no one cares about? I don't know. So there we go. That is the end of my entire turn. But do you have to take morale on them, or do they have a huge...
Morale 8 because of the stims. They've lost 2. Even...
Absolutely fine.
They good.
So that is the end of my turn. It moves now into Beanie's turn.
So, yes, 3.
And that means you can give the Eye of Judgment. Do you want to give it to the one that's already got
No,
that?
no. So I can't see him, so it's going to be the one on the left that's going to get
Okay,
one.
cool. Oh, actually, you can't see this guy over here.
I can, because I can see his bum here.
Has to be this guy, I think.
No, it's the other one.
Oh, this guy here. Okay, so he's putting
Yeah.
a Judgment token onto this guy over there.
So he is also judged as naughty.
Amazing. I love it. So, Beanie's going to do his movement, and we'll be right back. Beanie, just for the boys and girls at home, tell me what the last line out of your mouth was with no context whatsoever.
Well, of course he likes meth. He's a biker.
If he doesn't like meth, what kind of biker is he? I love that. We're just talking about what these crystals are, why he loves to, why he's fallen back out of combat here. That explains why his love for the crystals is just too Moorish. So yeah, that's your movement done. You've pushed up the Berserkers, and the Carl has joined in for a bit of a fun fray as well. You're a bit nervous, he said, because obviously he's only got 4 friends surrounding him. And I've got all these grots, the pillars of my army.
So, I'm going to spend again, no I'm not this time, I'm going to save that CP for something more spicy.
Yeah, like the reroll and everything, just to make sure.
Rerolling the everythings, yes.
Cool,
So,
and also we gave one grudgement token, naughty list token to this guy over here because he was able to see him. So that has been your movement phase. Time for your shooting phase, my friend. So it's just the pistols and the mole launcher, isn't it?
yeah, the mole launcher is going to go into the grots.
Yep, makes a lot of sense.
So it's going to be minimum 3D, but do
Ooh,
D6. Oh,
that's good.
finally
That's
get
a
the
good
biggie.
one. That's a biggie.
Okay, so it's going to be 3s, re-rolling 1s for the Carl. Not that there is any
I hate the 2s.
Damn you 2s. Damn you.
And then this will be killing on 2s because it's minus 2. Yeah. Okay then, so
3 dead.
3 of them are dead already. I'll remove them from the front because I don't want the charge coming anywhere near me. Okay then. Now it's time for Pistols at Dawn, my friend. What's the range on these bad boys?
So his pistol will be 22 with the extra.
So he'll be able to hit this guy because he's just seeing past the obscuring
gonna
crystal
shoot him.
terrain. Cool.
So it's hitting on 2s and 6s are wonderful.
Yes, they are, because it's a mortal wound straight
it's a
away, isn't it?
mortal wound,
So I'll
yes.
put him down to 5 to begin with.
Oh god, they have 6.
Yeah, they do, because it's a wound for every grot that's meant to be on there. But they don't have a base size, and GW doesn't enforce them to have a base.
Oh, okay.
Ridiculous.
So 3s.
Ooh.
So another one. This will have no minus, so just whatever the save is, which I think is 4. And that's another wound. She does a little bit of damage. The biker is just going to cower.
Yep.
And now we're going to go for a charge.
Okay, so what is the charge that you need to get through to this grot over here? This stinkular man, this stinky little fella. You need a 8-inch charge, my dude.
And it's re-rollable because we're berserks and our cyber stims say go
Hey,
fast.
what do you think you are, an orc? Let's see it. Oh, he's in there. Oh no, the grots are
But it does mean that the Carl is now all on his own.
very exposed.
But he don't care.
He doesn't care at all. Why would he? He's too busy being delicious.
That's right, he is Judge Fudge.
Well, you know what? Unsurprisingly, I'm not going to heroically intervene. I think that I would rather be tied up in combat by you than risk being punched to death. So
he's not going to be able to make the charge because they are just a little bit too
Yeah.
clamberoony. So poor old Kaladin is probably going to be very, very dead.
But that's okay. He died doing what he loved. Ordering
Crapping
other
his
people.
pants.
Crapping his pants. Okay, yeah, cool.
If we're doing Judge Fudge, we might as well finish the lines.
So this is the thing. You are going to pay 1 CP for the reroll everything
Reroll everything.
to destroy these grots. I am going to make you roll them because of the fact that I want to see you be happy and roll a lot of dice and get a lot of hits and kills. Okay?
Okay, so this many
Oh,
hitting on 4s, re-rolling everything.
Oh my giddy aunt. Why? That's so
They
unnecessary.
don't have judgment tokens, so do they?
No, they don't, but they don't.
So all hit.
Oh, no.
So 2s to kill.
Yes, 2 to kill. Now you're just going to roll 5.
All-
Yeah, you're just going to roll loads of 1s now. It's fine.
All
It's
ones.
It's fine,
Can
mate.
I
It's
get
fine.
8 ones? Can we do it?
Oh,
No, I can't. I could do 1.
Well, I'm just going to be removing
Remove the entire squad if you would, yes.
Time to hit the dusty trail for you boys over here, and I assume that we'd like to consolidate into my boy, but then he will get to fight.
How many attacks does that Mama Jammer have?
Now, the Mama Jammer will get more than 6, but maybe less than 8. I don't know is the answer to you on that one because of the war effect, but it's a fair amount, and remember, I get to re-roll everything that doesn't inflict damage. So, and you've already fought, so maybe your fight on death thing won't work there. Maybe not the best idea.
Yeah, they're probably feeling pretty funky fresh where they are.
Just they're chilling. They're within range of the crystal. You've got 2 units already on there, and it's going to make me work to get them off there. So work. Indeed.
Okay, so they can do a little bit of their consolidation closer towards him, which basically means these guys are just going to tuck up a little bit there. Then they can start tanking, maybe hiding.
Gotcha.
You know, kill the guy on the outside.
Yep, I love it. I love it. So that is the end of that. There's no morale for me to take because the things that could have taken it died.
They did.
So now we move into Orc, turn 4. And I've got nowhere. It's always lovely when these battles condense down so that I can just show every single model in a single frame over here. There's not many boys left on the battlefield, but each one of them is equally important because we want to hold these crystals. Now, I should, in all good consciousness, have run this warlord away because remember, these Chthonian berserkers, they fight on death. And that is not good for people who don't like to be killed. So I'm just going to have to take my lumps, though, unfortunately.
Does anybody really? Well, I'm sure someone does.
There's probably some races out there who love it because they believe.
Krieg,
there you go. They love it.
They get right jolly over it.
For the Emperor and all that jazz. I've moved the shock jump dragster over here to challenge the Carl in one-on-one vehicular Carmageddon combat over here.
Classic 90s.
I'm reenacting my PS1 days. And the smasher guns have moved here so they can either shoot at the
Did you have the version of it that was with the actual
I had
not
the actual
zombies?
blood. I had the actual blood and not the green gore.
And it was such a shock, like the media was like losing their minds. It's like 3 pixels get hit by red.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to be losing my mind if I don't kill these berserkers with shooting from the smasher guns because
leave them alone.
It's going to be horrible.
They're just a boy.
It's just a boy. So what I'm going to do now is going to go over to the shooting over here to dictate where I'm going to shoot with the rest of my army. So we're going to start with the shock rifle, which is 2 shots. It's he has a 4-up save, I imagine, doesn't he?
He does, yes.
I'm going to put everything into him. I think that I just have to. Yeah, so it's going to be the 2 shots from the shock rifle first. Ooh, I take a mortal wound for the privilege. Is it worth the CP on this? Yes, it is. It's going to be a CP here. Ooh, it still misses, though. Bad time.
But it's not a
Yeah, it's not a mortal wound. Yeah, and I need all the wounds I can spare at the moment. So it's strength 8 on toughness 4, I imagine, is it?
Yes.
So 2s, it's a big wound and a mortal wound on top.
Does he get that on both?
It's
Are you sure?
It's on a 6 to wound you that you take a mortal wound. It's on a 1 to hit that wounds me.
Okay.
Yep. So
minus what?
It'll be -3.
Okay, so 4-up save.
Oh, he makes it with gusto, but he does take a mortal wound for the privilege.
I just need to check how many wounds he has. I think.
Then it's the rocket launcher coming in for, again, the big 3. They love hitting the big 3s, but they're never failing to convert it in. Oh, and it missed with everything there. Okay, that's fine. That's okay. So he's got 4 wounds left, and he's still a big threat. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do one of the smasher guns going into the berserkers to see what it does. For 1 shot. Okay, Jules is starting to get worried now. Okay, the power of the war is really dwindling now, so we're going to do the other one into the same berserkers. Oh, it's 2 shots.
Twice as good.
I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this plan anymore. 1 big hit.
Wounded on 3s.
Wounded on the 3s. It's a big wound at least, so it's a 5-up save for your boy. Let's see it. You're going to make it now. Oh, he doesn't make it.
So what's the damage?
Oh, it's going to be low. I can already feel it, mate. I can already feel it. Oh, it's a 3. It's enough to kill him.
It is, so I've got 5-ups.
Oh, he does kill another boy. That's good enough. That is good for me. Right then. Now, in terms of my warlord shooting, it's going to be the rocket launcher into them as well. And because it's the combi version, I'm going to fire the shooter in as well because
it's -1 to hit them.
Yeah, be hitting on 6s. I think that. Oh, actually, no. I think I'm just going to go with the rocket launcher.
Yeah, because you've got more chance of actually hitting.
I think it's 2 shots with that. So we're going to go in 2 shots. Oh, it's 2 big hits.
Oh, you poo eyes.
Oh, it's a big poo face. It's 2 big wounds as well. So it is -2 to you. It's 5-ups. Oh, neither made there. So it is flat 3 damage apiece.
Okay, so first one.
Okay.
So he makes 2, so he's on 1 wound.
I hate it.
And he's dead.
Okay, cool. So there's just 1 berserker left. I think that an orc war boss might be able to take him in combat and come out the other side.
I hope so too.
I really bloody hope so, because if not, that's a poor show. Okay, so in terms of the shooting, we're done. That was fun. But now in terms of charging, we are going to charge the shock jump dragster. Do I want to commit him? Because if he just gets absolutely pied off by the teeth of terror...
Fire style.
You know what? I think I might just leave him there because you'll have to move that way in your turn and then you'll be able to move there. But then if I lose him... You know what? I'm just going to try and do the damage. He'll die either way. He's going to charge in against your boy. Whee! He slides into combat face first and hopefully the saw blades that are on the front of that vehicle may do some damage. And then the charge from the war boss going in against the berserkers over here. And surprisingly, he's in.
Ooh, hot damn.
All right, okay. So what we're going to do now is we're going to get some dice and we're going to roll the war boss first, which will hopefully inspire the shock jump dragster because that's the theory of Warhammer. It's all a mind game into doing better. So I'm going to get some dice and be right back. Okay, so we've charged in now with the war boss. We're attacking with 5 of the sensual dices. It's going to be hitting on the 2s. And 6s explode.
Oh, hot damn.
Okay. So this is going to be strength of him, base.
10.
6 So it'll be 12, 13 strength because he gets +1 for being a goth charging.
Okay, so 2s.
2s to wound, and he drops 2, but that is here at -3, so that is going to be
5.
5 ups.
5s.
Oh, he tries bloody hard again.
So I knock off 2. Oh, 5.
Yeah.
I rolled 6, but
Yep.
yeah. Okay, so 3 go through.
And
damage.
they're 2 damage apiece.
Okay, so 5 ups.
You gone.
No, he's got 1 wound left.
Oh, he's got 1 more wound because of his mate carrying the drone.
No,
And he gone.
now he gone.
But now you get to enact your fight back.
I do, which is 4 attacks.
With the concussion mauls as well. This is going to be pretty smashy.
Hitting on 4s.
Oh dear, that's not good. I don't like that at all.
Okay, and he's strength 5, so 2s to wound. Okay, so it's 4 wounds at -3, so 4 ups.
So 4 4-ups because of the cyborg body. He makes 2. Fails 2. How much damage is
So
it
it'll be
apiece?
3 down to 2 because of his cyborg body,
Yep.
so it's 4 wounds.
So 4 wounds. I think he's still alive because I think
he's got
he has
1 or 2.
Oh, what has he got? He has a 6 wounds, so he's on 2 wounds, but the berserkers have finally been removed, and he's going to move into the shade of the crystals over here. So finally, the Goth Rocker is claiming the actual objective, or at least contesting it.
So he's got 2 wounds left.
He's got 2 wounds left, so he had 6 to start with. Hooray! Over here, we're going to do the saw blades going into the car, which look a little bit like... So the shock jump dragster managed to get in 4 hits, only converted to 2 wounds. So Beanie's got 2 saves, a 4 up to make. And he makes them both. Oh no,
He's going to fight back.
Indeed, he will. This could be the end of my shock jump dragster. He was so cunning, but now he might just be absolute scrap. Okay, so what?
So 7 attacks, hitting on 2s.
Oh,
5's auto wound.
Eepa jeepers.
So it's 2 auto wounds.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Drop 1, and then these are strength 6 against toughness 6, I believe.
Yep, they
so
are.
4's.
Okay.
Okay, and there's another, so it's 3 at -3.
So 3 at -3, there is no save
Okay, so
whatsoever.
6 damage.
How much damage are they apiece?
2.
So because they were strength 7, it's only 1 damage piece because of ramshackle.
I thought Ramtracker was for range.
No, it's just any attack. That
Okay,
comes
so
in.
it's 3 wounds.
So he's down to 6 wounds. Yeah, 6 because they have 9 to start with. No, they
Did
don't.
you said 8?
8. There we go. They have 5 wounds remaining, and he's locked in combat with the Carl. So not a terrible fight. Didn't kill the main character, but at least I managed to remove the berserkers. Unfortunately, though, I think that this pioneer is going to light him up something fierce in the coming turns. But we'll find out now as we move over to Beanie's turn 4. So here we go. Turn 4 has started, and Beanie's army has decided to stay in combat over here and fall back a little bit so we can get the bead on the Goth Rocker war boss over here. So into the shooting phase. The only shooting to be done is here and the pistols from that.
Yep.
Cool. So do you want to do the pistols from the Carl first, or do you want to do the Pioneer?
Oh, it's not a pistol, it's a hunter.
Oh, so it doesn't count, unfortunately. Boo earns.
Okay, so we'll go on to the 3 shots on the magma coil into the war boss.
Yep, okay.
Who now has a judgment token from my Carl pointing at him going, that guy
is
naughty.
bad. Yeah, he's
very naughty.
He's a bad guy.
This is going to be hitting on 3s. 6s are great, and re-rolling 1s because he's within the Carl.
Yes, sir. Nice.
So all hits, strength 7 versus 5,
Yep.
so 3s to wound. So 2 wounds, it'll be -2 because of the judgment token, so 2 4-ups.
4-ups for the cyborg body. Ooh.
And he's dead.
How much damage is it a piece?
Because it would be 2 down to 1.
Oh dear, that was not the send-off that I was hoping to give you, just being shot out, completely pissed on, but there we go. The Goth Rocker has fallen, the war boss is out, but the fight still remains in the 2 mech guns and this jump dragster over here. Woo woo!
Yeah.
Let's go. Okay, so do I fight first? Because I am...
Oh, did I forget to give him that?
Do you have a thing? Do you have a thing that you can do?
Nope.
Okay, cool, right, so into
get
the,
to fight first.
into the combat. It is still the 4 attacks, hitting on the
You don't get
fours.
the actual one from WAG anymore, do you?
No, it's all gone now, mate. It's all gone downhill. I do hit you 3 times. That's 4. This is going to be strength. You didn't charge me, so this will be strength 7.
So 3s to wound.
Ooh, it is 3 big wounds, -2s again, so that's going to be...
-1, so... yeah, so 4-ups. So make 2.
So that's 2 damage again has gone through to him.
Now he gets to fight back.
whittling him down bit by bit. Does the Teeth of Terror thing apply that he gets bonuses for charging?
Yeah, he gets
all that?
+3 attacks in combat.
Is it just whenever he charges, or is it just the 3 extra attacks?
I will double check.
I hope it's charged.
Each time this bearer attacks.
No! Okay, so 7 attacks coming back against my poor
Hitting
boy.
on 2s, 5s auto wounds.
Oh,
so
no.
1, 2, 3, 4 auto wounds.
Oh, that's bad news, Bear, for me.
Okay, these will be then forced to wound.
Oh! You don't need to be this spicy bean!
So 7 at -3.
Oh, 3. Oh, no. Oh, wait, no save. No save at all. So 7 wounds because it's down there. Does he explode? Come on. Take him with him.
No, the opposite, the implosion.
He crumples into a pile of scrap, and that is all that remains of my fast attack and HQ units. It is down to the mech guns. Can they do it, baby? Probably not. So here we are. I have got 2 mech guns to my name, and the only way that I can win this, to claw back victory, is to get this guy here to kill your Carl.
Come on.
And this guy to kill him, and then I will be just within 3 inches to claim victory. That's all I've got. That is all I've got. It is the Orc Wing and a Prayer, and you are going to pay 1 CP to give this guy -1 to hit, right?
Yeah. Because
Amazing.
why not?
Amazing. So this mech gun here
D3
has
shots.
D3 shots for
2.
2. Oh,
Hitting
no.
on that 5, lest he double
no.
5s.
Oh,
and he failed.
I'm going to CP one of them with my last CP. Oh.
And he failed again. Now, can you kill the great Kali or Kaladin?
So if I kill him, you will have to kill him in your final turn, and then it will be a draw.
Hang on, isn't he 4?
What do you mean 4?
For PL.
Yeah, they're 4 power level, and you're...
He's 5.
Oh no, so I've lost no matter what. It's just now to claim victory.
Yeah, just kill my Carl, just to be mean.
Kill the Carl, kill the Carl. 2 shots coming in, hitting on 4s. It's
double
2
hit.
massive.
Let's see it.
Wound on
Strength 8,
2s.
so wound on those 2s.
Oh, 1 wound. 1 wound in.
-3.
A lot, yeah. So it'll be on
So
your 4 up
4 up.
invulnerable. Will he shrug? He does shrug, so that means...
Somehow!
I love it. The Orc swing went this way and it went all the way back, because now, at this point here, I'm more than happy to concede, because you'll be pushing around here, you'll be obliterating, you can even fly around and just shoot at them for fun. So what we'll do is we'll say that the Grots realised that everything had gone to pot and started fleeing towards here. That means that the Votann have won this battle, the second of our 3 Christmas Crusade match that we're doing, and that means that they're going to get a little bonus. What bonus will that be? Well, I'll tell you. The reason they want this crystal, or this collection of crystals, is to power up their weapons to unimaginable, devastating new levels. And that means that your Hecaton Land Fortress, which I know will be in the next round, what is its normal damage profile?
So on the heavy magma gun, the rail gun, it is 2d3 plus 6.
So it's 2d3 plus 6 regular. We're buffing this up now for a once per game shot, where it's the kill shot, or the candy cane Christmas kill shot, which is going to be 2d6 plus 6. Oh, that's right. We're going super swingy with that. If the Orcs had won this one, they would have got a pass all leadership once per game use. But that is not the case here, as the Votann have claimed victory, and more importantly, the crystals. But that has been the second match. Hope that you enjoyed this very silly Christmas crusade so far, and the swingy nature of it. Let us know what you thought about it down in the comments section below. And as always, if you want to follow us on the social medias, you can do so following Beanie on Instagram at
Beanie40k.
And we love this Christmas sweater as well, indeed. And you can follow me over on Instagram at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Thank you very much for watching. Big love to you all, especially for Doug, who managed to send us all this terrain. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Doug.
And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye.